Well, hello there. It's been a while since my last video, and well, I'm going to be very fast about explaining about it. As you know, my computer is behaving badly. I took it for a repair. I changed the core of the computer. Still is kind of behaving, not really well, but I can play most of the games I want. And one of them is this one, it's Star Sector. I also can play Red Dragons of the World. You will have more videos about that one. But this is a game I wanted to make videos about since a long while ago. And reason being that, well, it's a really cool game. It's about space, obviously, and has a lot of different mods. The vanilla version is not really that in depth, but there are some mods that really add up a lot of interesting things. And we are going to play Star Sector with one of them, which is called Project Ironclads. Now, Project Ironclads, what brings is 4 playable factions, 2 non-playable factions. Well, actually, one of them is kind of, because you can become a pirate, but whatever. And then some AIs and aliens, but you only can play the human factions. Has a totally different setup of ships than the vanilla game, and is super involved. So, well, let's jump into it and take a look at how it is. Now, this is mission, sorry. New game. Now we are going to play without iron mode because I want to save at any given moment when I have to stop recording. We are, of course, RAM JP, and this is how you start. You were born on Russell Stellar Federation Colony, Interstellar States of America Colony, Xianlao Empire Colony, and United Interstellar Nations Colony. Now, the story about this is that since faster than light travel was achieved, well, the human race has become divided in 4 different factions. 2 of them, the Xianlao and the United Interstellar Nations, are neutral. The Russian Stellar Federation and the Stellar States of America are at war versus each other. Each one of the nations is very different in the way they play. For instance, the Russian Stellar Federation is mostly low-tech stuff based on ballistic weapons and huge armor, not a lot of shields. The Interstellar States of America is mostly about carriers, missiles, and shields, and high-tech stuff. Xianlao is kind of a weird thing. You are going to see that when we find some. And the United Interstellar Nations Colony is kind of a mix between the Russian and the interstellar ones, but with some flavor because they have very special ships which are specialized in broadside attacks instead of, well, all-angle attack. I think we are going to go with the Russian Stellar Federation Colony because I love their ships. They are so fun to play. The Interstellar States of America is okay, but and the United Interstellar Nations, the problem is that they are neutral. So if you attack something that is not an alien or a pirate, you are going to have problems. So let's start with the Russian Stellar Federation. Now, in your childhood, you help your dad to run a small shop, which gives you trading skills. Was a Senua of the class, gives you command expertise. Dreamed of becoming a pilot, which gives you helmsmanship. Got caught for hacking computer systems, and spent more of the time at streets, which gives you an affinity point. You will watch that later. I'm going to become a pilot. In the Space Academy, you studied astromining techniques, which gives you mining. Fleet supply and logistics gives you logistics. Modern space weaponry, ordnance expertise, which is a skill. Astroengineering, construction, or a little bit of everything gives you 2 skill points. Now, I think I'm going to go with astroengineering. Earlier in your career, you worked as a navigator assistant, navigation, chief of repair team, field repairs, flux specialist, power grid modulation, sensor and com operator, tire analysis, or a merc, gives you 2 affinity points. And I'm going to go with navigation. And most recently, you won some money in a stellar chance lottery, so you start with a shuttle and some money.
but a light freighter ship, so you start with a shuttle and a freighter. Hard a mercenary escort ship, so you start with a shuttle and a kind of civilian escort ship. Join the navy or become a pirate. Now, I'm going to join the navy, and the reason for that is that if you do any of the other stuff, you have to spend a lot of time doing boring stuff as trading or looking for money to become part of a military of the faction you want. So I really don't want to be traveling in long boring trips and show them in a video, so I'm going to join the navy. But no worries, I'm going to tell you some things about how to start with this, any of this, and become a successful player. Also, you don't have to join the navy at any point. There are many ways to play this mod, but the fun part is about the fight. So yeah, join the navy. Now you have to choose one saddle, and I'm going to choose this one, messenger class saddle. And this is you with the skill points you choose through your generation. Now, I choose what I choose because I want navigation, because it gives you more speed on the hyperspace. Construction, because I'm playing with the Russian Federation and this gives armor benefits, and Russian ships are all about armor. And Helmsmanship, because it gives you good and nice acceleration and top speed when in battle. So yeah, let's start this. Little bit of thinking here, and there we are. Okay, let's stop this and see what we have. We have a wow, that's an Omsk standard frigate and shuttle. Now you can see crew under strength. That's because we are below the required crew for this ship. So the first thing we are going to do is to visit a station, get some crew, and start trying to hunt pirates and small American ships. So to do that, we go here and we see this is the map of Lomosonov, which is one of the systems in this mod. And go to the trading station. And there we go. Now we are at the trading station. Let's buy some supplies and some crew. We want, well, green crew will do. Let's pick 3 of them. We are taking a little bit of supplies per day, and we are also going to take a lot of fuel in our trip. So I'm going to bring a bit of fuel aboard. 20 should be enough. Some supplies. Okay, confirm that, and now let's go to the refit screen, and this is my ship. I have a couple of light cannons, a couple of 125mm battle cannons. This is cool. This deals kinetic damage. Kinetic damage is really good at taking enemy shields. This deals high explosive, which is really good to destroy enemy hulls. Kinetic is not good against armor or hull. The battle cannons are not great against enemy shields. Now we also have a short-range missile launcher, which is pretty cool. And okay, we have expanded magazines, so we have more ammunition. And this is capacitor and vents. I want a little bit more of capacitor. Okay, I'm going to show you how this thing works. Now I'm going to pick a not that great, yeah, police destroyer, going to be okay. I mean a frigate, so deploy. Now, this is pretty cool because there's kind of Newtonian physics in here, and yeah, well, you're going to watch that. Now, those are a lot of missiles which are coming. I'm going to try to. Ooh, they are coming too close. Okay, they are. I avoided them. Okay. So now we come close and let. There you go. Now, as you can see, we have a bar up here. That's the flux, and you can vent it out. When you are venting, you can't do anything. You can't shoot. You can defend yourself.
So the trick is to, there you go. That's what happens when you overload your seals. So now let's take the missiles and throw them at. He has no seals. Coming close and coming close. Just wait for him to drop the seals. And open up with our main cannon. There you go, explosion. Okay, so there are 3 layers of defense. The first one is the seals. The seals, the problem is nothing can penetrate them. They are omni seals that you can turn. They are front seals that they are fixed on the front. The Russian ones usually have fixed ones. As you can see, you can't turn them. Nothing can go past them. So you are going to block all the damage. However, they generate flux each time they are hit. And that flux doesn't go away. So if I start shooting, for instance, right now, you can see that I'm generating a little bit of flux, but it's just a little bit and it goes away immediately. That's because the ship bends naturally. But if I bring the seals up and I damage myself, let's see if I can do that. Like this, you can see the flux doesn't go away. That's hard flux. And it builds up. Well, the problem is that this thing now is way too fast for me to catch. But it doesn't build up until you take the seals away, or until you bend. So you have to be very careful with how you use your seals. Also, weapons generate flux, as it was to be expected. So that's your first layer of defense. The second one is the armor. The armor, as you can see down here, it's green. That means the armor there is okay. Up here is nothing. There's nothing. That's because my armor there is gone. And finally, there's the hull. And when the hull is gone, well, you're gone. So that's how combat works, more or less. So I like how this is set up. I'm going to look at the weapon groups. Yeah, I like it. So that's our ship. Now the second one only has a dual machine gun. This is not really a combat capable ship. I'm going to extend the cargo bay. And that's going to be it for refitting. Now let's repair them, bring them to full battle readiness, which is a really important thing. If your ships are not battle ready, they will suffer damage during the battle. Now there's a huge journal. You have the financial data with the details of all the factions and the prices of the commodities they sell and buy. You have sector data that keeps tracks on when you have been, the code of the map legend, which what those letters mean, and which exactly does each sector contain. You can also check visit planets, asteroid fields, so you can really find anywhere you have visited. You can find really easily here. Then you have the diplomacy data that says how different factions look at you. Player statistics keeps track on all the ships we have destroyed, and well, this is the codex. This is, well, kind of an explanation of everything. So yeah, let's start hunting some prey. Jump to hyperspace. Now in hyperspace you consume fuel, so we have to be careful here. And this is the huge map we have at our disposal. Now there are no ships currently in the map, but when they start popping up you will see them without a problem. Let's start by visiting, well, we have a small ISA civilian trader. That's a good objective for us. You can see we are consuming fuel, hyperspace. Being in hyperspace you need fuel. Okay, it has probably entered that system, so let's start by going in here first and take a look at what's on Batraden or Bandraden. We enter there. Okay, now we know there's a station Rex there, which you can visit and try to get the loot that's inside. A couple of asteroid belts and
the sun, a gas giant, and a couple of planets here. So we already know what's here. You can also try to mine asteroids, but we are not going to do that. We are going to go away. Nothing too important here. Okay, now we have ISA civilian trader. So let's try to hunt that guy. We have a speed of 12 on hyperspace, and that guy seems to be faster. We'll see. It's really dragging close to those fleets, and those fleets are bigger than what I can tangle right now. So let's change direction. What's this? Yeah, civilian police, that's a destroyer, a couple of frigates, and some fighters. That's something too big for me to chew on. Escort the saddle, frigates. Ooh, civilian tanker. That's what I want. So, yeah, we got them. Now you can open a com link and demand them to pay in order for you not to attack, but yeah, we are going to attack. Moving to engage, continue. We are going to deploy only the frigate. Deploy. And let's go. Now the problem is that they have fighters and I don't have a good setup for enemy fighters, but we are going to try to deal with them the best we can. Let's deploy, okay. Of ships, shields. You can see the flux is building up. Going to switch the shields off, bend. That's one fighter. Switch around. You can see it's quite difficult to shoot those guys effectively. That's another one. Let's bring the shields up. But we have a lot of fuel and they can't really deal with that. Probably let's use one missile. Okay, they are retiring. That's okay. So now they will retire, which is okay with me. They have lost 2 of them. And probably I will be able to pursue them and try to hunt that tanker. I might need an anti-fighter missile instead of a short-range missile. We'll see. Okay, where they are? Yeah, they are very close to going away. We have sustained some damage to the armor, but very small, nothing really big. Okay, so they retreated. And now we are going to, there you go. Now we can hurry them and pursue them. And take personal command of the action. Again, deploy this. Actually, I think I'm going to deploy the saddle as well, because it has a good point defense weapon. So I'm going to order my saddle to deal with those guys while I deal with the tanker. Couple of missiles coming, stopping them. Fighters are protecting the tanker. Alright. No, let's not lose our time. Let's deal with what we want to do. Okay, he's overloaded. We are biting his full, and boom, there he goes. Now let's come closer to the saddle because I want the point defenses to cover me. And the fighters are going away, they can go away. I don't care, we already have what we wanted, which is this huge tanker. And of course all the supplies it carries, which probably is a lot of fuel, which is really good because we are eating a lot of fuel being in space. So now we have to wait until they disengage. They are currently here. They have to reach the top of the map. Actually, the enemy is defeated. We can quit already. It's okay. We are going to send out our salvage teams. And there you go. A lot of fuel. a lot more than what we can carry, in fact. Quite some supply, some low-tech components which we can sell. This is okay. A couple of auto blasters. These are okay-ish. I'm not going to take, well, I don't know. Well, first let's replenish our fuel. We need 32, I think. There you go, fuel tanks. Do we need more supplies? Do we want these auto blasters? I'm going to take the auto blasters. Continue. Okay, and now we earn some experience and some of our crew has improved. Now, what do we want to do now? Probably take those supplies back, sell them, and buy a freighter or something that can come with us with a huge capacity. What's this? Civilian escort shuttle. Those are frigates. I think I can take them on, but honestly, I see little point in that. Mostly because our holds are full, we can't really take a lot of things on board. So let's bring back what we have won and turn it into money. What's this? Pirate Blood Schools. I might try to get those guys. We'll see. Maybe they are too fast for me, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, they are there. Ooh, that's a destroyer. That's a very powerful ship. That's a destroyer and I have a frigate. Can I take it? I don't think I can take it. With two frigates I would, but with a shuttle and a frigate I don't. So let's go to Serpi Molot, order a point here, and sell our... no, that's a automated storage. There you go, mining facility. Okay, let's visit that. Let's see if we can sell... no, this buys rare mineral and exotic. Okay, let's see what they sell. Ships. This is a passenger shuttle with not a lot of cargo capacity. Not interested in that. Okay, I'm going to actually get away from here and... okay, what do we exactly... we have high-tech components and low-tech components. What? I'm going to sell this. Confirm. We can sell them here, and honestly, this is what I'm going to do. Screw it. You can win more money if you go to the location where they actually deal with this stuff, but I mean, there's no real need for that. Now, I want something with good cargo handling, cargo ability, so I can store all the things I loot, and at the same time that doesn't slow me down too much. And usually the best things for that are in the Xin Liao, because they have very fast ships. I don't need anything huge. Something that just doubles my cargo ability will be more than enough, while not slowing me a lot. So I'm going to go to Wyvern's Lair, actually not Nexus, because there's something really big there. I'm going to go to Wyvern's Lair and check out if they have some fast freighters, because I want that to load all the stuff. And after that we will call it again, and a day, and a video, because yep, as an introduction I think this is okay. Order a jump point. Alright. What's here? Automatic supply depot, automatic storage facility, financial center. You can actually take a loan if you need the money, but we don't. I mean, we have more than enough money for the time being. Okay, let's speed up the time a little bit. Those are big fleets, but I'm neutral towards them. So that's the civilian system. No, I want the shipyard. And now let's see, what do you have? or sell ships here. There you go. Mining ships, custom tanker, which is kind of okay, but large multi-freighter, custom arm multi-freighter. Now, as you can see, there's a in the middle row. There's a maximum burn number that says 6. Right now we are 8 and 7 plus 1. I think I can get one of these. It's a custom armed. I really don't care about the armed part. I mean, it's kind of expensive because it's armed. I mean, it's not as if it's going to be in battle, but well, the thing is, it's fast. Gives us some room to take on things. Yeah, let's take it. Alrighty. Now, do we have enough personnel? No, we don't. So we need more guys. Let's take 7 of them. We are going to need more fuel. And we are going to need more supplies. But first we are going to refit it. Oh, well, confirm that. Refit. Okay. So exactly. Hold on a second. I'm going to exactly how fast you are. 6. All right. We can put an overburner on that. Crew cargo. No, refit. Sorry. An overburner, and that will increase the maximum burn by 1. So it won't slow us down. However, the problem is, of course, it increases the fuel consumption. So that's a trade-off. Let's extend the cargo bay. Let's extend the tanks. And give it, I don't know, blast doors, just in case it becomes in battle. We are not going to give it any weapons at all. I mean, this is not going to go into battle anyway. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's bring the fuels and supply. We have 5,000. 30 fuels will be enough, and 32 supplies will be enough. We are mostly going to live off the supplies we capture, so there you go. Live. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Now what we are going to go is go to the exit and take a look at what we can hunt for the next video. Jump. Stop and look. Okay, probably we are going to hunt around this place. Quite probably we'll need to resupply somewhere. Or maybe we are going to go pirate hunting, because in Stalevar there are a couple of pirate fleets that we could technically attack and destroy. So, well, yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. As you can see, well, we are exactly as fast as each other, so that's good. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had fun, because there are going to be more videos about this. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later. Every city, there's a place where life's a little easy. A stress from the world outside. Every longer will be alright.